Welcome to the world of audiobook nightmares, where terror reigns supreme, and its resemblance to reality is purely coincidental.
A long time ago, when the lakes still covered the Valley of Mexico, there lived a young warrior named Chimalik. Cunning for his bravery and his great era, everyone called him the shield of the people. For a protect the weak and serve the wishes Nezahualcóyotl faithfully. Yet despite his strength, Chimali had a very gentle soul, a cry for when dead animals, fire trees, and signs of meg. Because of this, some mockingly called him the Christy Chimali, but never to office. One day, Willie watching over the lake, heard the walk of the coyote of Nezahualcóyotl. A spirit message warned him, tender hearted warning. The balance of the valley is the danger. The hugely of the peñon was awakened and wished to drink the tears of the lake to Lake Ucte rivers. Wilson questioned Chimali is his length and went to the peñon, where when Oleg fiercely tear aside the gargoyle, a cargo of stone with rock edges and which covered in ash. Your tears are perfect. The bears wreck. It creates with you. It will control the waters and erase this valley. Chimali then understood that his sadness was both his weakness and his strength. Estus is look and sight. Misters will not be yours, they will belong to the world. It will cling to tag the air might block. For its edges fell so square tears that they turned into like the magic filled with life, and the gargoyle, filled with the lake of the water, turned to stony forest. Yet Chimali disappeared into the waters, becoming a spirit. Since that night, when the moon is nice on the light, a soul creek can be heard mixed with the song of the coyote. The villagers attack when right fires with Tugner. Is the weeping chimal is ring tears to quaint the lake is worried to protect a lake. Some want to hate and is figure reflected in the water, a warrior with a shamed cheek looking at the skin and creek knock out sorrow book of love for his people, and to book the legend of the waking Chimal the warrior who turned his tears into living and his air into eternity. The noise of the hawk. The noise of the hawk. It was called night in the south town of San Lucio. The whistle is through the pines and the full moon rose huge and bright over the forest. No one would out after night, brilliant ni the stories. They say that when the minion reached its hiding point, the wolves came down from the mountains, but they would no ordinary wolves. Lucia, curious and skeptical young woman, had heard those legends since she was child. Werewolves is do the hills when the clock strikes midnight. Tired of those tales, she decided to find out for herself. She took a flashlight and a cam and hurried into the forest in her grandmother's place. The forest was covered in thick fog. The trees is made to worship her name. Suddenly, a howl echoed in the distance. It did so natural. It was the almost human. Lucia felt a chill run down her spine, but she kept walking. After a minute, she found something strange, an abandoned cabin. On the door were marks if made big claws. Easily every was covered in dust and covers except for a chair in center and only a broken chain strength you drink block. Lucia's heart was beating fast. She heard footsteps outside. When she went out, the flashing flicker and intermittently she saw a figure among the trees. It was too broad, shouldered, with a body covered in dark hair. The eyes glowing yellow, his stare is straight ahead. The creature came close. Granny Lucia stepped back, tripped and fell. The vein you on her, a tag motor, the moon jig, behind a cloak, and everything went silent. Along the village found the camera broken near the stream. In the last photos, a woman face common barrel being transformed under the light of the moon. That night the house were louder than ever, and some saw tag among them. They called her the hug a woman.
The cemetery of the forgotten. Night had fallen over the small town of San Ricardo, wrapping it in a heavy silence. Jose Javier, a 20-year-old boy, walked along the dirt road with a trembling flashlight in his hand. He was looking for his dog, Canelo, walking road off toward the abandoned cemetery. Everyone in town said that place was cursed, that the dead had rested there since the Great Plague of 1910. As he crossed the rusty gates, the air was cold, the graves were covered in moss, and a heat for silent between the tombstones. Jose called for his dog several times, but only of hollow edge of his voice answered. Suddenly, he heard a dull sound, like something striking from beneath the ground. The air began to move. A bony hand broke through the dirt, then another, and another. The dead were rising, their empty eyes glowing faintly, their bodies covered in soil and decay. Jose stumbled backward, tripped over a broken cross, and filled his flashlight rolled away, casting a weak beam that revealed the face of the zombies closing in on him. He ran as fast as they could toward the cemetery chapel. Slamming the door shut, he pushed a wooden bench against it as the husband pounded from the other side. Then he remembered the stories his grandfather used to tell. Fire purifies what death corrupts. Desperate, he roamed through the drawers and found an old oil lamp. With trembling hands, he lit it and threw the flames onto the benches and curtains. The fire spread quickly. The zombies burst through the door, but the blaze consumed them before they could reach the boy. Jose escaped through a side window, running past Tom swallowed by smoke and ashes. Behind him, the cemetery burned like an open gate on hell. A dark fire hearth found nothing but ruins and ashes. No one believed the boy's story, but ever since that night every full moon, Jose swears he can still hear Canelo's howls and whispers rising from beneath the earth.
The Cave of the Causer Treasure, deep within the hill of San Mateo, hidden among the twisted rocks and damp stone, there was a cave deep, fit dared to speak of. The elders of the village said that a treasure buried beneath more than a century ago rested there, but whoever went looking for it never came back. On Mullens, Nick Thomas, a curious and ambitious young man, decided to think out for himself. Armed with a flashlight, a rope, and a holsover, he made his way through the thicket until he reached the entrance, a dark hall from which a cold humming air flowed. As he went deeper, the echo of his step mixed with the steady dripping of water that seemed to come from below. Suddenly, in flashlight flickered and hinted dimming, like the thought I saw a small figure standing before him, a lit hair barefoot, wearing a jacket with dress, her hair covering her face. "Are you lost?" Thomas asked with a trembling voice. The hero's woman lifted her head, her eyes were the one empty hollows, and from her mouth came a whisper, "Don't touch my treasure." The hero will have Thomas stumbled open, smoothing metallic, and when I moved the stone aside, a foam and cold chest covered in rust where our camp, for he opened it, inside with gold coins, ancient necklaces, and a medallion bearing the image of the small little hill. A person screamed echoed through the cave, the flashlight went out and distorted chillish laughter surrounded him. A tried to run, but the round had weight beneath his feet. The last thing I saw was the hero's face inch from his own, whispering, "No, you win war the treasure." The next morning, the villagers found the caves entertaining completed, sealed as if it had never been opened. No only speak of the treasure again, but some sign that on months next a cheat voice came back hard singing inside and the fine clinking of coins.
The four had grabbed by it. The crowd through the hat league when Marcos Idia, Raúl, and Sofía arrived. I take how grand by a praise the locals spoke for his honest voices. They say they went for the sense. Improved that with hit woods the friends curious and Hereford Aventure decides to come to Hawaii. The highest measure of Rus can come here has stayed yet the country freezing winds is why Tom Tavary into distance. The folk began to row. He dropping around the trees like a living creature. Proud young head nervous lots like coming to sight his head. But soon has the for wretched teen everything changed. India started county violent country torrent a sour metallic stench feared the high and surface skin began to break on his dark military patch. No British Marcos shouted, covering his mouth with his shirt. They ran towards the carboti path managed after surrounded the was a wall of 400 crushing giants. Torrenti which has coming whispers carrying the being named Raul desperate ran high to look for a white hope a muffin scream found him their distance and did not him. Sophia collapsed his skin turning pale high. Cracked Marcos and Lydia dragged her to her own abandoned cabin near it. They should every door and window, but the fog seeped through the craft, moving like he had a mean of his own. The wife began to snap with pounding from houses. Lydia packed Tauron exit in the wood and saw sappers moving human figures moving off mist watching teen with some yes Sophia stopped making head Bobby covered in a teen with ranger. Now the fall final is fed the currents from only empty cabin and four ramparts near the extinguished Firete side thy own cold. Night 24th returns to Grand Valley. Four voices can be heard crying for him before science a while rose till once more.
The Whispering Forest. Deep the Whispering Forest. Deep in the Castañar Forest, where the fog sings, the tree as the wind whispers ancient laments. Lived Lionel Pintor, a solitary man who survived by collecting firewood. His old cabin, made of down wood and thatched,